Whoopsie! I like Dragon Quest. Sometimes I like it a lot, but I've never truly loved a Dragon Quest game. With Dragon Quest XI though, that might be about to change. I'm just over 30 hours in so far. I've only had the game for about 3.5 days at this point, and what should be evident from those numbers is that I really like playing Dragon Quest XI, more so than any other Dragon Quest entry I've played. I actually get the feeling of wanting to play when I'm not playing, which is a Dragon Quest series first for me. My problem with Dragon Quest has always been that I never personally ever resonated with any of the characters, which made it hard for me to get invested, especially in the stories. There are tons of things I love about Dragon Quest games, but overall I've never truly loved one. So what's changed then? Well, for the first time ever, I'm actually really enjoying nearly all of the characters, and I am already invested in the story because of that. Add on all those things I love about Dragon Quest, the turn-based battles, the gameplay, the unique towns and cities, and what I'm left looking at is my possible game of the year. The other major thing the game has going for it is how it looks. I think it's stunning. I also think it looks a whole lot better than some people will give it credit for. There aren't many games that fire up my PlayStation 4 Pro's fans to jet engine levels, but Dragon Quest XI is one of them. Transforming the very familiar Toriyama art style into a game that looks like this is just phenomenal. In previous entries I often found it hard to disconnect myself from associating character and NPC designs with Dragon Ball Z, but in Dragon Quest XI I just haven't had that problem. Even characters that do have similar designs to Dragon Ball characters never create that unconscious link in my brain, simply because of the way they've brought all these characters to life graphically. Even the monsters are bursting with personality. Such care and detail went into animations, like the Cruel Cumber's death animation where it falls over, dropping its weapon which lands right on top of it as if it accidentally landed its own final blow. One thing that hasn't bothered me at all is the music. No, it isn't the orchestral score, and I'm quite sure that it would sound better if it were orchestrated, but never once have I thought the music or the sounds were out of place, or that they sounded bad. Everything fits, everything works, and the fact they aren't orchestrated hasn't stopped some of the tracks getting stuck in my head. The final thing I want to talk about for now is the flexibility the game offers, especially in regards to combat. I'm the type of guy who enjoys a turn-based battle system in story-driven RPGs because it allows me to sit back, relax, and enjoy the narrative. Dragon Quest XI takes it a few steps further, allowing you a multitude of options to suit the way you want to play at any given time. You can set any number of your party members to be completely computer controlled. If you have a character you'd like to set up as a dedicated healer and get sick of choosing the exact same heal spell every turn, set that character to focus on healing and they'll do just that. Maybe you need to grind, or maybe your attention is really needed elsewhere but you don't want to completely stop playing. Set your entire party to be computer controlled and they'll take care of it for you. The AI doesn't always select the absolute best option, but it's more than capable of handling your average monster. Without exception, I always chose to manually control at least one party member during boss fights, and if you ever feel like the computer isn't working for you, you can change their tactics or whether or not they are manually controlled during battle with a simple press of the triangle button. There are also quite a few very punishing hard mode options available to you when you first create a new game. It has the potential to be very challenging for all you masochists out there. And I think that's where I'll wrap it up for now. I'll save final judgments and some other things for my full review once I've finished the game, but my initial opinion right now is to buy Dragon Quest XI. It's a Game of the Year contender for me already, and nothing short of it taking a complete nosedive for the next 40 hours is going to change that. Thanks for liking, subscribing and sharing, and I'll see you all soon.